So I vlog about everything. I talk about everything. And we gonna talk real quick about the fact that my ex my ex hit me up yesterday, and not to be in a negative mindset, but it's like, dude, what the fuck do you want? Like, okay, when my ex left me. He left me. He sent me a text. He broke up with me through a text message. We lived together. He packed his stuff, and that shady MF left. So he left the Thursday he left the Friday rent was due. Okay. He left the Friday rent was due. And I'm one of those people that plan ahead. So, not saying that I wait for a rainy day, but I also plan for a rainy day. I have a son. I'm a single mother at heart, okay? So everything I do it with the thought in mind and of, what about tomorrow kind of thing, always save money for a rainy day. And that's not all the time for me, but for some reason I had saved money for that rainy day. And he left or whatever. And it broke me because we were together for, I want to say, 2 years. We had our good times. I met him online, and I pretty much moved him out here. I helped him get a job. No, I helped him get one job. And then the other job, somebody else helped him get. And he ended up staying there for a while. Throughout our relationship, he didn't really want to pay bills, but he didn't want to pay bills. So we got to the point where he was directly submitting money into an account that we had, which I did the same thing. So every week we were putting $300 in that thing, which was fine, which was cool. Because I was able to have money for myself, he was able to have money for himself. But he was always being stingy with them. It was always an excuse. And, he would always say, oh, I have kids and all this other stuff and all this other stuff. Like, okay, I have a kid too. So you saying that I need to pay all the bills? Like, you live here just as much as I do. But anyway, we had that account for laundry and for a rent and for utilities and, food shopping, stuff like that, the household stuff. Anyway, he obviously, throughout the relationship, I was very controlling, and I don't say that proudly. That's what happened in the relationship because I felt like I had to be controlling because he wasn't stepping up as a man doing anything. So it's like I had to constantly keep telling him what it is that he needed to do. Or, like if I didn't tell him that he needs to do nothing, he would just sat in the house. And, one thing, whatever happened, and it got really bad, he turned into a Israelite. And, he had different beliefs, and to me, he got angry. And he started blaming everybody else for, how he feels about things. And he started dressing different, like an Israelite with the fringes and all, not knocking it, whatever. If you're not going to do it, he stopped shaving, all of that stuff. And, personally, that's not a turn on to me. I don't like those kind of people that don't groom themselves and don't do stuff with themselves. It's just not for me. So, fast forward, he ended up, after that, with the Israelites, we started going downhill. He started talking to other women late at night, that kind of stuff. And, we ended up stopped talking. And we were still living together. We was always arguing, but we was still, talking. And one day I went to work and it was a Friday. He was supposed to come take me out for lunch on a Friday, and he texted me. He's like, "Oh, I don't feel good," or whatever. And then from there, he texted me like 2 hours later and was like, he can't do this no more. And he just left. I was hurt, of course. I was panicking because for 2 years we got this apartment together and we were splitting all the bills, and you're just out. No plan, no nothing. But that's how life works. So I took it how it is. Made me get closer to God after he left. And now I have different views on everything. And I don't hate him as a person. I just can't be with him because of his beliefs. And that's what we left off as. Anyway, he hit me up yesterday, and he hit me up to tell me he missed me, and he wished we could work things out. And okay, let me put this out there. I am not a very forgiving person, but I am a very understanding person. And I'm learning to be forgiving and understanding at the same time. A lot of me I don't understand, and I keep trying to understand why would you just up and leave? But anyway, he was trying to come back, and I don't think that I should allow that to happen, because he called me. I called him yesterday. He gave me his number, so I called him after work. And, I thought, we were just going to lay it out on the table kind of thing. And, within like 2 minutes, he's like, "My pops is calling. I'm going to call you right back." Never text me. Never called me. I know I kind of was looking for I always expect stuff. When I do things, I expect things. I expect something to happen. Not saying good or bad. I'm just saying, like, there's an expectation. You hit me up, you tell me you miss me. That means you're trying to rekindle what we once had. Right? Okay. Well, he never hit me up. And he told me he work at night. So you can hit me up to... But nevertheless to say, I'm learning now how to just cut people out. Not saying fuck them, just saying that they're not for me. I'm not supposed to be around them. They're not saying they're negative. Their energy and my energy, we don't mix. And that's fine. Everybody's different. I can love you from afar, just not face to face. And I also think, like, this is my time that God is trying to tell me, like, Sade, you need to focus on your goals. You need to focus on you. You need to do you. And, when I'm ready, I'll put Mr. Right, whether it be my ex, whether it be freaking somebody that I see every day and I don't know it, whether it be, a stranger, whoever it is that God has for me, I need to stop searching for him. So I think I wanted to share this with you guys because I feel like that was kind of like a deterrent. God did that on purpose to deter me, to take me off of focus, but also to keep me in focus because I was getting out of focus. Yay, my ex trying to get back with me might be something good, And he pulled that away also because he's like, no, this was just me dangling it in front of you just to show you that this is not what you really want. And I feel like that's super dope. I feel like God is super dope. And once you have that relationship with him, you gonna feel like you gonna know he's super dope. That's why when people do things around me or do things to me, even if it don't work, whether it be a relationship or friendship, if it don't work, it's nothing to me because I know that God lives within me. And everything I do is from God, is of God, so nothing nobody could say or do that could make me feel depressed or anxious. You get what I'm saying? This video is getting kind of long, but needless to say, I'm learning. I'm not going to block him, but I'm definitely not going to entertain him. I reached out to him again, asking him if he's okay. And this is not the first person that has done that to me. I'm not understanding like why there's a pattern of men who claim they want to do stuff, not me, but rekindle, or I need to stop accepting old things. You know what I'm saying? That was in the past. Leave it in the past, Sade. And, move on with your life. But I need to start focusing more on Sade and what it is that Sade wants out of life. Like, I have a whole vision out of the life that I want and I expect for myself. And I need to just start following through. And you know what's crazy? I don't see a man there. All the stuff that I'm trying to do, I don't see a man there. It's because it's not supposed to happen till after I get to what I'm doing. If you get what I'm saying. People are always under construction, but I feel like I won't get there if I'm trying to do it with somebody else, and God knows that. So, another one of my vlogs that it's something that I'm venting, but I want somebody to take what I'm saying and reference it to what's going on in their life. Whether it be an old friend or whatever it is. Sometimes people cut you off with no reason, no explanation, no nothing. And sometimes you just got to accept it, because that's what it is. Sometimes you just have to accept it and keep it moving. But this video has went on long enough, and it is 12:53. It's almost time to go back into work. I hope everybody has a good day. Don't forget to set the tone. If you didn't set the tone today, set the tone now. Set the tone tomorrow. And love yourself. Okay? Love yourself by yourself forever.